Okay, so if you want to lose weight, there is one non-negotiable. I don't care if you're diabetic, I don't care if you're skinny, I don't care if you're fat, I don't care if you're old, I don't care if you're young. One thing that goes across the board for anyone, you must be in a caloric deficit. How much of a caloric deficit? If you want to lose 1 pound of body fat per week, 500 calorie deficit per day. Now, this does not mean you're eating 500 calories daily. You can replace deficit for negative. So 500 calories negative. What that means is 500 calories less than what you are burning daily. That will cause you to lose 1 pound of body fat every single week. If you want to lose 2 pounds of body fat every single week, you need to be in a 1,000 calorie deficit daily. So examples of both of these. If you find that you burn 2,500 calories daily, that means you need to consume 2,500 minus 500 is 2,000. And for this one, same thing. You subtract 1,000 from however many calories you find that you burn daily. How do you find out how many calories you burn every single day? There's an equation. It's called the Mifflin-St. Jeor equation. You can go online. You can look up Mifflin-St. Jeor calculator. You can even just look up BMR calculator. Click any of the links, plug in your info. It's going to spit it out for you. So now we know what kind of deficit and how much to create. So how do we actually achieve that, right? With your food, you reduce the amount of calories you're consuming in your diet. What's the most efficient way of doing that? Focus on the fat in your diet. The fat in your diet has the most amount of calories. So reducing fat is going to give you the biggest bang for your buck in terms of caloric reduction. 1 gram of fat has 9 calories, whereas 1 gram of carbs and protein have 4 calories. So fat has more than twice as many calories in it. So if you simply find the areas of your diet that are high in fat, you go through each one of those and you just simply reduce the fat in each one of those areas. Across your entire diet, it's very likely that you're going to reduce an enormous amount of calories, which is going to put you in a pretty significant deficit, which should have you losing between 1 and 2 pounds of body fat every single week. Now, one important note, do not eliminate fat entirely. Never do that. Fat is essential for your health. Do not eliminate it entirely. If you have anywhere from 0.3 to 0.5 grams of fat per pound of body weight, you're going to be just fine. So if you have extra fat in your diet, if there's areas of your diet like fried foods, get rid of those. Areas where you're putting lots of butter on toast or extra fat, extra oil, get rid of that. That's going to give you the biggest bang for your buck. Another thing that you can do is you can simply just calculate your BMR, like I told you about that calculator, and then just track your calories and just calculate it that way. That's just more traditional. It's kind of boring. It's a little tedious. I don't like it. So I also recommend that other way as well. One more thing you can do is you can simply just walk, I don't know, like 10 to 20K steps per day. This is going to burn an additional 200 to 600 calories per day, depending on the person. But steps can act as a very effective form of cardio without spiking your appetite. So it can make it easier for you to stick to your diet. The perfect program is always going to be the one that you can stick to. I don't care how fancy it is. If you can't stick to it, it's not going to work. So doing a low intensity form of cardio and a simple diet is going to allow you to do something sustainable that you can stick to, which is going to give you success, because what do you need? You need something that works. You need to be able to do it consistently over time. So that requires sustainability. That's the formula for success. Hope that helps. And if you want help implementing all this, shoot me a DM.